going to be focusing on the city of Morgan Hill and their mitigation attempts to battle climate change. I decided to pick this topic since I live in Morgan Hill and I contribute to its carbon emissions and what happens in the city on a day-to-day. So their main mitigation efforts are adopting electric vehicles in the whole community, or trying to influence people to change, and then decarbonizing existing buildings and new buildings, as Morgan Hill has recently begun to create a lot more residential areas, recreational areas, and so on. The people who are influencing these changes are the city. They are expanding these ideas and putting them out there, hopefully to get themselves and their residents to hopefully change and kind of help them fight the effects of climate change. And it would work considering that electric vehicles produce so much carbon dioxide into the environment that even just changing to the city that homes a couple tens of thousands of people, it would make an impact. And imagine the influence of us onto the neighboring cities like San Jose or Gilroy, and then so on. It would also work since a lot of buildings run on gas or electricity, both, and finding new and cleaner ways to have buildings run, especially the new buildings that are being built, also reduces the amount of CO2 being emitted into the environment. And their website also shows carbon emissions of Morgan Hill and from their buildings specifically. One of Morgan Hill's biggest obstacles that they explain is that their ability to be able to provide charging stations for all electric vehicles would stop them or set them back, as they're really expensive, and Morgan Hill only has so much space to be able to add these stations on. And that's Morgan Hill's mitigation attempts to climate change.